Alrighty, we are diving into Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD2D Remake. Dragon Quest is a special place in my heart. Dragon Quest was the first RPG that I ever played. I got a free copy with my Nintendo Power subscription, which my uncle Mike got me for my birthday when I was like, I want to say 8 or 9. Back in 1988 or 1989, somewhere around there. Pretty crazy. I had no idea what I was doing. I feel like I played through the beginning parts of the game multiple times before I really understood what I was doing. And then it quickly became one of my favorite games. It pushed me into role-playing games, both video games, Dungeons and Dragons, board games, and then I couldn't wait to get the second game. I picked that up a couple years later, and we played the crap out of it. So I very much love this series, even though admittedly I haven't played many of the games. I've basically played the first 4, and a little bit of 11, like maybe 10 hours into 11. But I plan to change that. We're going to play through 1 and 2 here. We're going to play through 3. We're going to play through 7 when it comes out. We're going to play through 8. We're going to play through 11. And we'll figure out how to play some of the other games that have only come to, like, DS systems. Anyway, we did get the Collector's Edition. And it came with a whole bunch of really cool... you can't see them all that great, but a whole bunch of, like, acrylic standees. So we got Princess Gwaelin, we got the hero from Dragon Quest 1, we have the Prince of Midenhall, the Prince of Canuck, the Princess of Moonbrook, the Princess of Canuck, who is now a playable character, and a puppy. And then we have some of the main villains. We have the Dragon Lord, we have I think that's Hargon. Down the bottom there, we have the Dragon Lord's final form. We have Malroth. And then, of course, the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD2D Remake logo. I'll probably open this at some point. I'm not one to keep things in packages, so I'll probably open this at some point and probably put them up on the wall behind me. So, yeah, that'll be really cool. All right, guys, let's dive in. Episode 1, Part 1 of Dragon Quest 1. Let's rock and roll. I find it very strange. Dragon Quest 1. Thanks to the heroic efforts of the legendary Erdrick, the Lord of the Underworld was defeated and peace returned to the land of Alifgard. Yet this peace was not to last, as the diabolical Dragon Lord rose up and unleashed horde upon horde of monsters on the realm once more. Now it falls to you, Erdrick's descendant, to lay the fiend low and rescue the world from its plight. Please decide on a name. We're gonna go Sir... Sir Mr. Whoops, that's not right. There it is. That is my name. Thank you for the lurk, bro. What language? English. Yes. All right, we are going to try Draconian. We're gonna try Draconian. Oh yeah, I wanted to change my
Here. Hero. Can you hear me? A great darkness threatens this world. Left unchecked, it will swallow it entirely. It may already be too late. Nevertheless, perhaps you, SirMrCl3an, might prevail. Please, you must make for Tantacha. You must do all that you can.
Tantagel.
The fate of the world rests with you.
I thought it was Tantagel. It's Tantagel. Tantagel. Oh, he looks so cool. He looks so cool, guys. Ah! Canst thou stand? Speak to me. 'Tis not. I can yet fight. But we find ourselves surrounded, Captain. All is surely lost. We cannot permit it to be, for should we fail, who shall remain to keep the fiends from our kith and kin? Who? Thou art here to aid us? We are in thy debt, stranger. Hadst thou not come to our aid, we might have well perished. Indeed, to best a whole host of monsters single-handedly is the work of no ordinary warrior. If I might ask, what bringeth thee to the forest alone, stranger? Journeyest thou somewhere? Zounds! Thou art of the line of mighty Erdrick? A hero of legend, hence thy prowess with a blade. And a voice heard in a dream did truly tell thee to make for Tantagel? Sorry. Nonsense, such talk is the stuff of fairy tales. Hold thy tongue, thou addressest our deliverer. Stranger, we are guardsmen of the king of that very realm. Allow us to escort thee hence. 'Tis the very least we can do. Behold, yonder lieth fair Tantagel. And beyond it that accursed isle, upon which standeth the dwelling place of that foul demon who did appear as if from nowhere to lead the fiends against us. The Dragon Lord. Tantagel. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. We shall go ahead and inform the king of thy coming. His esteemed majesty, Lorik the 16th, will surely grant an audience to one such as thee. Truly, Captain, we have only this man's word that he is indeed a scion of the legendary hero. The veracity of that claim is neither here nor there. That we were delivered from marauding fiends by his courage and strength is arms enough. Tantagel, nay, our entire world hath need of such a warrior as he. Ah, but forgive me, stranger, I have not yet asked of thee thy name. To whom shall I inform his majesty that we owe our lives? No, 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 no. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 ba-da-da.
Well met, traveler. It seemeth thou art a warrior of great skill. We have long awaited the coming of one such as thee. The captain did relate to me the tale of how thou didst best a whole horde of fiends single-handedly, and did thereby deliver he and his comrades from peril. And not only this, but thou art of the bloodline of mighty Erdrick. Is this true?
Then thou knowest, of course, the legend of thine ancestors' deeds.
The legend of thine ancestors' deeds? No, wilt thouest tell me?
Truly? 'Tis a story so widely known that I had imagined not a single soul in our world to be ignorant of it.
Fear not, friend. This is no attempt to catch thee in a lie, as all here are no doubt aware. In days of yore, thy revered ancestor did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light, and by its power was our world rid of the monstrous menace that beset it. Yet the tales make no mention of any of the hero's bloodline having survived to the present day. Thou truly believest it to be so? That thou art of the line of Erdrick?
Yes.
Praise be! These are glad tidings indeed. But possessest thou proof, perhaps, of this claim? Or are we to believe it based solely on a voice heard in a dream? Thou plainly wearest thy heart on thy sleeve, young man. 'Tis an endearing trait indeed.
We have no proof.
Mine own line is one intimately entwined with that of the hero of legend. And according to the tales passed down among us, the hero who laid low the lord of the underworld was also guided by a voice heard in dreams.
Majesty, please. It will not do to share the secrets of the royal line so freely.
Calm thyself. Though we lack for proof, I would place my faith in this youngster nonetheless. Better that than lose all hope for the salvation of our benighted realm.
Yes, Majesty.
Now, young hero, thou too wouldst know the truth of thy bloodline, wouldst thou not? Then hie thee to the cave that doth bear thine ancestors' title, and to the Shrine of Rain. Return to me with what thou findest there. This shall be thy reward for aiding my guardsmen. Go forth, brave hero, and may the goddess guide thee.
We got 120 gold coins and some useful items and put them in the bag. Opening the main menu is easy. Just give it a press. At any time during a conversation or immediately after it's ended, you can commit what you heard to memory by pressing start. I like to call that start. Anything you've chosen to keep in mind can be revisited by selecting recall in the main menu. My objective hath been updated. All that I have heard has just been committed to memory. Alright, since I'm playing on the hard difficulty, I feel like I should probably turn on all the items that you can see on the map. In Tantagel shalt thou find establishments offering goods that shall surely serve thee well upon the battlefield. Pray, array thyself with weapons and armor befitting of one setting out upon such a quest as thine. And shouldest thou find thyself injured, pray return here to the town and rest at the inn, there to heal thy wounds. Who are you? His Majesty is a man of too trusting by half. To place his faith in one of whom he knoweth so little is... concerning? Maybe? Far be it from me to question his Majesty's wisdom in grasping the thread of hope, however slender, when it presenteth itself. Pray, do as he hath asked of thee. His Majesty hath suffered much, and I would not see his hopes dashed once more. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. 32 gold coins in the pot? What's in the pot? Miss system settings, speed. I think we're gonna set it to fast. Yeah, we'll leave that on. We'll leave that normal, leave that on. Probably put it on graphics instead of performance. Treasure chest locations on, secret spots on. Recover HP when leveling up, yes. Invincibility off. I think that's all good for now. Oh, we already have a copper sword, a leather shield, a leather hat, and a leather suit. It's a seed of magic. A medicinal herb. Sweet! The waves of evil that emanate from that accursed isle grow greater with each passing day, which signifieth but one thing, the Dragon Lord's power too groweth greater. Na 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 na. I do remember that in Tantagle Castle, there was a couple places where there was treasure. Maybe not here, though. Oh, princess, princess, where art thou? Could it be that the foul fiends who took thee have taken thy young life also? Nay, we cannot, we must not surrender to despair. I prithee forgot all that I said. Henceforth hope, and hope alone, shall guide me. I want to remember that. This door is locked. I ply the trade of the traveling merchant. The low countless of our brotherhood are fallen at the hands of roaming beasts of late. Full many friends have I lost. Merely to speak of them bringeth tears to mine eyes. Look at that, it's a seat of agility. Didst thou hear the rumors? No. They speak of a town laid to ruin by marauding monsters. I must confess to be somewhat afraid. Let's remember that. You remember marauding monsters? I remember. Sir Mr. peeks inside the pot. Look at that, it's a vial of holy water. I love it. I love it. I love it, you guys. I love it. Wah, 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 wah. An associate of mine did speak of a band of heroes with whom they had a chance encounter. A warrior, a mage, a priest, and one who fought solely with his fist and foot. They sound of fine fellowship adventures, do they not? Merely to swing one's weapon wildly shall not suffice to vanquish the fiends that do plague the land. Thou must needs master spells and other such secret techniques. Do so, and thou might yet prevail in thy battle against wickedness. It's an oaken club. Look at that. Look at that. We found a club. I remember in the original game, that was like one of the first things that you would buy is a club. That door is locked. It's a seed of defense. I want all the seeds. Was there a way to get out here? I don't think so. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. No door may be opened without a key, and no door may be opened by simply any key. Differing keys are required to unlock doors of differing colors. Oh, shit. They added additional keys into the first game. Additional keys didn't show up until Dragon Quest II, originally. As if fiends were not trouble enough, bandits now ply their wicked trade in the lands to the north, and led by a most despicable rogue named Reuben Odd. Was it? I can no longer count the comrades who have fallen to the fiends. I would be lying if I said I do not fear for my own life. But if we do not make a stand for the sake of the people, then who are we? Or who shall? Who are you guys? To be alone with my beloved is to forget all that threateneth this world. But alas, I cannot put our plight entirely from my thoughts, for my lover informeth me that were our world to be destroyed, our love too must surely perish. Would that I might pass all the remaining days of my life alone with my beloved, yet the knowledge that a monster might rob us of this simple joy at any moment weigheth heavily on my mind. It weigheth so heavily. It weigheth incredibly heavily. Ooh, there's a lot of doors. We gotta come back here when we got keys. Meow. A seed of luck. An antidotal herb. I said herb. I meant herb. Wow, what is all this? I do not remember this. I don't think the castle was this big at all. Not even close. Sir Mr. peers inside the barrel. We obtain 131 gold. The door is locked. The way is shut. All right, then. Freaking cool, though. Freaking cool. When rain and sun, the twain do meet, the rainbow shall a bridge complete. Thus spake the foretellings of old. Spake? I don't think I've ever heard the word spake before. Look at that, it's a chimera wing. I know what chimera wings are for. Alrighty then. We just found a bunch of cool stuff out there. Yo. I don't think I talked to this guy. In days of yore, lo, the fair city of Tantagel was a veritable fairground wherein the merry makers of the world did play. And yet now we are beset on all sides by foul fiends, and the golden days are no more. Ah, sweet memory. If thou questeth in caves, have a care. It is in the places where the darkness doth penetrate most deeply that the fiends do throng thickest. Do throng thickest. It's a pair of boxer shorts. We done hath found a pair of boxer shorts. Another chimera wing. Oh, Princess Squalin. Oh. Ba 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 ba. When dark doth spread across the land, light shall return by Erdric's hand. O almighty goddess, may thy light shine upon brave Sir Mister's quest. My HP, MP, and HP has been restored. Ah. I thought maybe he said something different if you approached him from a different angle. Sometimes they do. Or did. If you fancy going faster, try holding that to run. Already did. Already did. Already done did that. Or this bridge lieth Tantagel Castle. I know, that's where I just came from, bro. Thou art of the bloodline of mighty Erdrick, thou hast say? Hast thou proof? No. If thou truly descended from Erdrick, thou must needs bear proof of thy birthright. I remember talking to that dude in the first game, in the original. Hast thou any proof? God, 'tis naught but one funeral of a comrade slain by friends after another of late, where the dogs never cease their villainy. Knowest thou where the grave of mighty Erdrick is to be found, friend? I do not know. It lieth deep within a cave north of here, or so I am led to understand. A cave fittingly named Erdrick's Hollow. If those who told me of it spake true, that is. That's where we're heading first, guys. Erdrick's Hollow. Huh. You can record your progress in an adventure log by praying in a church or by speaking with members of the clergy you find out and about. The game does autosave all on its own as well. However, these files are overwritten often, so do save manually from time to time. You can create a maximum of 9 adventure logs. Just remember, fearless adventurers save frequently. O benevolent goddess, pray deliver unto us once more a hero of mighty Erdrick's brawn and bravery. Pray, shouldst thou find thyself poisoned or cursed, hie thee to a church with all haste. Untreated such ailments may result in death. Poison may also, of course, be treated with an antidotal herb, shouldst thou have one at hand. I should hope, friend, that thou knowest to judge a fellow not on appearance alone. For even a man who sporteth not but a pair of fabulous underpants may none less be the finest and most trustworthy fellow thou e'er didst meet. I think he is a little drunk. Trust not the fellow o'er yonder. He is a blackguard and a swindler. Your mother was a swindler. No. Faithful servant of the goddess, how might our church assist thee? Let's save. The first one. Let's cancel. I accidentally hit. North of town standeth a signpost. Venture thee northwestward from it, and thou wilt come upon Galenholm soon enough. Journey eastward, and thou wilt reach a small church. The roads grow even far more fraught with fiends. Take care, and shouldest thou require the services of said church, do not hesitate to avail thyself of them. Most towns are home to several shops. Some sell weapons and armor, and some deal in items. Their wares vary, so make sure to stop by any new shops that you see. Be sure to equip your belongings instead of leaving them to languish in your bag. You can do so by going to the equipment section of the main menu. The castle town of Tantagil biddeth thee welcome, wanderer. Thanks. Thanks, bro. Brohas. Many a courageous young adventurer hath set forth from Tantagil, never to return. I cannot help but fear that we are allowing thee to go forth to thine own doom, Sir Mister. I'll be okay. I'll be alright. Okay, so we can exit up here. I am a wandering merchant, hailing originally from failed Galenholm. The lands twixt here and there are home to monstrous multitudes who hesitate not to make a meal of unwary wanderers. Verily, 'tis a miracle that I have arrived here in possession of my beloved life. Na 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 na. Greetings, if it is weapons and armors you seeketh, thou art in luck, friend. What would I purchase? I already have that. Divine Dagger is a little bit better, but I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to buy it yet. I have a leather shield. I have a leather hat. And I have a leather suit. Leather armor actually seems like the best thing for me right now. So let's do leather armor. On Sir Mister. Yes. I want to sell now. The leather suit. Actually, what does the boxer shorts do? I guess I didn't even think that they would be better. They're not. Okay, good. They're not. So I could probably sell those. Just for some extra money. And I have the Oaken Club that I can sell too. So let's do that. We'll sell those because we're gonna need money. Whoops. Sell. Equipment bag. We're gonna do Oaken Club. Yes. Boxer shorts. Yes. Boxy shorts. Na 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 na. That looks like the inn. 49 gold coins. It's a medicinal herb, baby. Though we built the walls even higher, I fear they still would not stand the assault of dragons, should such choose to attack us, let alone the dreaded Dragon Lord himself. Teehee, who I know, silly man, I am not the Princess Gwaelin, though if thou wishest me to accompany thee, I shall. For thou art fair indeed. Tell no one, but it seemeth that a great treasure of the royal line hath been stolen by fiends. Truly, our world goeth even ever more swiftly to rack and ruin. Another herb, an antidotal herb this time. Which is good, because I have 2 medicinal herbs and 2 antidotal. Medicinal, antidote, holy water, musk. Alright, I feel like maybe it's time to head out. Although I did not go down this way. Let me go down this way first. Since the appearance of the Dragon Lord, even the crops fail to grow as they once did. Is this too the power of darkness? We're gonna remember. Wherever a path of adventure leadeth, beware of bridges. For verily, beyond each bridge wilt thou find even more fearsome beasts. That is true. Every time you cross a bridge, the monsters seem to level up. When I grow up, I want to be a hero, or perhaps a sage. That, too, would be most marvelous and a good deal safer. No doubt. No doubt, bro. No doubt. It's a seed of strength. I'm going to use the seeds after we fight some slimes, because I want to see the difference. Woof, woof. Hast thou espied the great fortress shrouded in mist o'er yonder? Is this the castle? Oh, there it is. That's the Dragon Lord's castle. That is the Dragon Lord. 'Tis the lair of the Dragon Lord himself. Oh, I tremble merrily to look upon it. Ugh. That was him shuddering. Though we may not seem surpassingly noble, ours is a line that can trace its origins back beyond the time of the mighty Erdrick. Alas, if the Dragon Lord is not defeated, our future may be a good deal shorter than our past. A rabbit tail. My family possesseth the most magnificent of heirlooms, a bucket once used by the very hero of legend himself. Aye, 'tis true. My grandmother did relate to me the tale, and her grandmother to her. I want to see what does the rabbit tail do? A fun, fluffy adornment that will bring good fortune to anyone who wears it. Oh. Can I, equip it? It's a little extra luck. I'll take it. I'll take the extra luck. All right. We're gonna head out. Dude, this village is so much bigger than the original village. Like, oh my word. It's kind of crazy. If you feel a bit lost, press square to take a look at your map. It'll show your current location and give you a good idea of your surroundings. Traveler tips. Our curated collection of useful information can be found in the miscellaneous menu. Be sure to give it a look if you need help with controls or aren't quite sure how to get on with your adventure. More tips will be added as you progress, so make a point of checking for new tidbits from time to time. Oh, you can like run on the... You can run here too, on the world map. It's kind of nice. A ghost. Experience and 9 gold, and he did like 18 damage. Oh my god. I'm gonna attack the slimes first. Just to get rid of them. Oh, shit! Damn, dude. I gotta be careful. All right. Level 2, baby. HP goes up to 44, MP goes up to 25, strength +2, resilience 2, agility 2, stamina 3, wisdom 2, and luck 5. Damn. All right, let's go to the inn real quick. Oh, I came in the back door. Can I do all of them? I don't think my inventory's full. Do. Good day. Welcome to the Rainbows End Bank. You can trust to keep thy hard-earned money safe. Deposit and withdrawals are accepted multiples of 100 gold coins. Alright, I don't need to use the bank. Another cool addition. There was no bank. Yes, we'll stay. There was no bank in the original Dragon Quest. That started in, I think, Dragon Quest 3? I don't think it was in 2 either. All right, equipment. Takes our defenses up. A helpful hat that reduces the amount of MP needed to cast spells. Okay. The dog suit. Adorable outfit will make the wearer indistinguishable from an actual dog. A glitzy gold waistcoat that awards the wearer with extra money every time they win a battle. Let's do that. I want the extra money. Footwear that enhances experience with every single step. Let's try that first. And then I want to use some of these. Increases maximum MP. Wow. This will help at the beginning of the game, I think, quite a bit. By 1, by 2, by 3, by 3 again. Nice. HP by 3. HP by 5. HP by 5. Wow. Oh, I should probably stay here again. Since I just... And then we'll save real quick. Bah, bah. No, dang it. I keep doing that.